Today, I continue learning another clip from Friends, fun English lesson with friends, Joey's acting class. In this clip, Joey announced to the group that he get a gig. That means it is not a part in a soap opera or a play. It is an teaching position for soap opera down the learning extensions. So he's very excited, and he shared with Phoebe that he get to say the bell does not dismiss class. The teacher dismissed the class. He feel that it's a very cool. And he also get an audition for one part in a soap opera named All the Children, which is very famous back then. Uh, when he comes to the class, he share some tricks of the trade, like if you want to express that you are crying, you cut a hole in your pocket, and then you use a pair of tweezers and start pulling out the hair. So that means you will be crying, and you can act like you are so sad and you need to cry. Or when you want to express that you convey that you just did something evil. So according to Joey, you will have like a fish hook out your eyebrow, and you start to so your face kind of uh the shape of your face is kind of uh weird, a little bit, like there's a fish hook on one side of the eyebrow, to convey that you are doing something evil. If you want to convey that you receive some bad news, and so you will start dividing 143 by 13, which is a very difficult math problem, and you will show that you are receiving some bad news. So let's dive into the clip and learn with Joey. Guess what? Guess what is in an informal expression used before you give someone very good news or tell them it's something that they will be very excited about. I got a gig. In the entertainment industry, a gig normally refers to an opportunity to work and perform in a live production or in a movie, for example, if you are an actor or musician. In this case, Joey is actually referring to a temporary job opportunity as a gig. Did you notice how Joey pronounces the word God and together? I got a gig. I got a gig. In American English, when we have a T sound between two vowels, it becomes a tap T sound, which sounds similar to a D. Or the R sound in Latin languages like Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. For example, I would say each of these twice, once with a normal T sound and once with the American tap T sound. Matter, matter, cottage, cottage, community, community. Also, this can happen if a word ends in a T sound and the following word begins with a vowel sound because of kinetic speech. I got a gig. I can't believe I locked myself out again. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Is that what you bought on the stuff? Bought on the stuff? I cut a hole in my pocket. Phoebe, this is music that cannot get any worse. Get any worse. What's a part? In this case, the word part refers to a character in a film, play, or show that will be performed by an actor or actress. You can also refer to it as a role. I'm teaching acting for soap operas down at the Learning Extension. A soap opera is a drama series that is shown on TV every day and that covers the events of the same group of characters, typically with an overly traumatic or sentimental tone. In the case of this scene, Joy is not just teaching acting in general, but specifically acting for soap operas, which is a very specific type of work inside the acting industry. Yeah, it's like my chance to give something back to the acting community. That is to do something in return for all the favors and things he has received until now as an actor. Although Joe is probably getting paid for this work, this collocation is normally used for acts done as charity, free help, often by donating money or volunteering. Yeah, you get to say stuff like As Joy said, if you get to do something, you have the right permission to do something. The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you. He means that as a teacher, he has the opportunity to say a phrase like, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you. To dismiss is to order or allow somebody to leave. For example, if you are at a meeting and the boss dismisses somebody, that means they should now leave the meeting. Or in a more extreme interpretation, if somebody is dismissed from their job, that means they were ordered to leave it, they were fired. I got an audition for All My Children. All My Children is a very popular American soap opera that aired from 1970 to 2011. An audition is like an interview for a particular job, typically done by actors, dancers, and musicians, consisting of a practical demonstration of the candidate's ability to perform. Actors normally have to act a short scene of the movie or show they are auditioning for, so they can be judged and selected by the producers of the show. Yeah, it's great. It's this great part. This person named Nick. A poser is a fighter in the sport of boxing. Joe says that he's so right for it. So he believes that he is the ideal actor to play this character. He's the right person for the job and has an evil twin. Joey is saying that the character Nick the Boxer has a twin who is evil, a bad person, which is a stereotypical role in soap operas. Okay, some tricks of the jade. Trick of the jade is an informal expression that refers to a clever, smart method of activity used by idea used by people who are experienced in a particular type of work or activity. For example, magazines often improve photographs before they print them. It's one of the tricks of the trade to sell more. I got a hole in my pocket, take a pair of tweezers. Tweezers are a small piece of equipment made of two narrow strips or metal joined at one end. It is used to pull out hairs or to pick up small objects by pressing the two strips of the metal together with the fingers. Or let's say I want to convey that to convey is to express a thought, feeling, or idea so that it is understood by other people. Sometimes an image can convey what 1,000 words can. Well, that would be your basic. I've got a fish hook in my eyebrow and I like it. A fish hook is a piece of metal or other material curved back at an angle like in the picture, normally used for catching fish. Eyebrows are the curved areas of hair on your face above each of your eyes. He has named it like that because the facial expression he makes consists of raising one eyebrow as it was being pulled up by a fish hook while smiling at the same time. It's giant and divided 232 by 13. I'm so proud. I was wondering if you would consider coaching me for it. Oh, you bet. You bet is an informal way to emphatically, strongly agree or say yes to somebody. Okay, that's it.